One of the easiest and most effective ways to add special effects to your artwork inside of Photoshop is to utilize layer styles. Layer styles are pretty cool because of the fact that they are applied non-destructively to the layer that they're affecting, and they can be changed, modified, and even deleted and taken away at any time without affecting the underlying pixel values whatsoever. In this movie, we'll be exploring layer styles and how they can help us add a little something extra to our designs. I'm going to do that in our document by either double-clicking inside of this layer on the button layer. I'll just quickly hide and show that to you so you know exactly what we're working on, or by clicking on the little FX icon down here in the bottom of our layers panel. So I'm going to click on this and I'm going to select stroke. Once I'm inside of this dialog box, I can set different properties for the layer styles themselves. In any case, I think that a 2-pixel stroke here is what I want, and I'm going to double click on the swatch panel and I'm going to select that tangerine color and click OK. Now I want to add one more style to this, and it's a gradient overlay. I'm just going to drag this off to the side a little bit so you can see what we're working on here, and I'm going to click on gradient overlay. Now by default it's giving me a gradient from light gray to white. So if I click inside my gradient editor, I'm going to click on these color swatches and I'm going to adjust these. I want this to be that dark brown. I also want this one to be that dark brown. But let me jump back to the first one really quick. In my color picker, I'm going to select something a little bit darker, and you can see that that's giving me a really nice gradient in there. I'm going to click OK because I like the way that that looks. When I applied that, you're going to notice a little small FX icon appears next to the layer, and underneath you get effects and the name of any effects that you currently have applied to that layer. You also have little eyeballs next to each one of these. If you toggle the eyeball next to the word effects, it turns off all the layer style visibility. If you turn off the eyeballs just next to the individual effect names, it only disables that style. So for instance, if I have multiple effects applied to this, I could uncheck individually or disable them all simply by clicking these 2 eyeballs. If you don't want to see these because they do clutter up your layers panel quite a bit, you can click on this small icon right here and it will fold everything right back up. Of course, you can re-edit these if you like simply by clicking on the little FX icon, and your layer styles dialog box opens up and you can go back in and edit these or add or remove whatever layer styles you like. So as you create graphics inside of Photoshop, play around with the layer styles and learn your way around them and all that they do so that you can take advantage of them and non-destructively alter your images and turn them into something that you may not have thought was possible before.